Hey everyone, Happy Dude here, and welcome in the 90s. Now, one of my favorite shows in the 90s was actually that 70s show, but I already did a review for those cars, also in scale 118. The cars themselves are from the 60s and 70s, so that's why I did them earlier. But another very cool show was the show VIPER. Just as the car itself. It's made out of diecast, also in scale 118, and this one is from the brand Burago. So don't expect a lot of detail. Alright, let's take it out of the box. So, let's start with a roll test. Oh, that's very smooth. Does it have spring action? Oh, yes it does. I'm very surprised by that. And this is the bottom, and it's actually pretty detailed. I don't know if the real car has a flat bottom here, but we can see the shafts, the differential, the oil pan, the gearbox. Yeah, pretty detailed, I have to say. The tires, the wheels are very period correct for that time. Also exactly the same as in the show. Oh, and you can even see the exhaust going from the engine to the side pipes. Nice. Okay, let me give you a quick look around. Now, it was very enjoyable to watch this TV show as a child, and I recently watched them all over again, and it looks very dated. The graphics when the car transforms into the silver Defender looks like a PlayStation 2 game.
Let's initiate changeover.
Activate.
And it's also different for season 1 and season 2. I reconstructed it and added frames so we can see it in slow motion. Let's take a look. So this is the original transformation from the show. Then I've used AI to upscale it and also add frames so we can see it more slowly. Let's watch that right now. So with this TV show, they wanted to recreate Knight Rider, which is my favorite car and TV show from the 80s. But this car didn't have so many gadgets, and it also couldn't talk. And that's what made the show Knight Rider so fun to watch, because Kit had his own personality and it also had a sense of humor. And the bond between Michael Knight and Kit was really special, and it also evolved as the show went on. While this was actually pretty much the same. The only thing that changes was the car itself, the transformation, but the only weapons it had was this piece right here that could slide out. It had a harpoon,
This better work.
An EMP.
What the?
And later, I believe, also some guns or rockets. Oh, and also the driver changed in season 2 and 3. So it wasn't very consistent. And it also didn't have any cool stunts like Kid does. He could jump obstacles and all of that, drive through walls and buildings, so it was very, very fun to watch. It was also lighthearted. This was very, very serious. Too serious, in fact, and the acting wasn't that great also. But still, as a kid, to watch this car, it was very cool to see. Oh, and it could also get bigger, blow up the tires to go off-road.
What the hell was that?
Yes, and it could also made a copy of its own with holograms and also other stuff. So yeah, okay, let's go into detail with this model. Oh right, it also had a drone, but in the show they call it a probe. It had a laser and camera on board, and it's completely CGI, as you can see. Oh, and here are the dimensions. The car is 24.5 centimeters long, 6.5 centimeters high, and with the mirrors it's 9.5 centimeters wide. And the weight of the car is 25.1 ounce or 712 gram. And here's a detailed view of the front end. Here are the headlights, and it looks so clean and timeless. I think that's why these real Dodge Vipers will go up a lot in value. And it has a simple big V10 engine, and it produces a lot of power, and there's no help from turbos or superchargers or ABS or traction control. None of that stuff. It doesn't need that. And that's why these cars are very easy to crash. All that power is going to the rear wheels with no electronic help. So a very dangerous car to drive. And it has side pipes. They are so cool. They should make that more often on cars. And look at the design of the doors and that hood. It's also seamless. I just love the design of this car. And here's the trunk. Not a lot of detail in there, as you can see. And this is the interior, the doors, pretty cool design, but this model is not very detailed. You can see that in the interior. Nothing is actually real. It's just a sticker, and it's not even on straight. Look at that. Oh. As I said in the beginning, this car is not very detailed, and the seats are just hard, cheap plastic. We also have 2 speakers here, and that's not a sticker. So yeah, it was a very cool TV show and a very cool car. Now you can see that the paint job is pretty old, but it's very smooth. You cannot actually see paint marks or orange peel. It's very smooth. I think it just needs some polish and then it will look like brand new. So very cool model to have and very cheap to buy. It's my cheapest in my collection. It costs like $20 or so. And I'm also looking for the gray Defender. I know it doesn't exist in Scale 118 in diecast, but there is a toy version in Scale 118, but it's made out of plastic. It's an RC model. That's the only one that exists. I'm looking for it, but it's very rare to find one. And if you can find one, usually they are very expensive. But someday I will have it in my collection. So, what do you guys think of that TV show? Did you ever see it? Or did you never heard of it? Let me know in the comments so we can discuss it. And you all have a nice day now. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.